Hi, so this video is about sticking plasters. It's about the sticking plasters people apply to cover up a problem if they haven't reached root cause. And I know a lot about the idea of applying these fudge factor sticking plaster solutions to problems. A career over several decades now, I've been sent in to solve problems in engineering and manufacturing and production and other places. And often by the time the problem solver arrives, a team of people have had to suffer a problem for maybe many months or even years. And you see layers and layers of sticking plaster solutions that have been piled upon a problem. But if you haven't got to the root cause, you just kind of manifest this mess on top. So what we're looking for in science and physics is an elegant universe, to steal a phrase from Brian Greene's book. So what is elegance? Well, elegance in physics, elegance in the world is when you reach a point where there's nothing more you can take away from the solution that you have, not where there's nothing more to add. So when you've actually taken something to its lowest necessary efficient point and you have elegance. And that's not the same as a simple concept of keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid requires detailed study, effort, perseverance, failure and reattempt. You have to work your way to have something that's actually elegant and simple. Now, if expanse tension theory is correct, if there's evidence of a density dependent universe, then the predictive modelling that I've been working on to date suggests there's a list of sticking plasters in science and in physics which could be made obsolete, and it is quite a list. So in the last few decades, scientists, physicists, in the face of every new piece of emerging evidence, have applied sticking plasters, tweaks, mathematical bolt-ons, new factors, new concepts, dark study, phenomena, the exotics. Let's go through a list. My proposal is that this is the list of exotics and phantoms and bolt-ons that we would no longer need. So bear with me, because we've been inventing quite a few. Top of the list, dark energy, dark matter, cold dark matter, warm dark matter, self-interacting dark matter, fuzzy dark matter, fluid, dark fluid, and unified dark sector, and dark radiation. Kind of like fuzzy dark matter. I think we'll keep that one just because it sounds nice. And then we've got quintessence and phantom energy and k-essence and inflaton field and chameleon fields and symmetrons, and even the idea of an extra fifth forces, which we wouldn't need. Of course, we've got lambda cold dark matter, we've got epicyclic adjustments in cosmological simulations, we've got running vacuum models and the Hubble constant tension workarounds to try and resolve the Hubble tension conflict, and baryon acoustic operations damping functions. And then we've got the multiverse and the many worlds cosmology and bubble universities and brain worlds and cyclic models and the Spideyverse. I made that one up, but Spider-Man, your multiverse is gone. Weakly interacting massive particles and axions and sterile neutrinos and gravitons and supersymmetry partners. Again, with everything else on the list, none of those things have ever been discovered or found either. We've got MOND, we've got modified Newtonian dynamics, we've got entropic gravity and emergent gravity. Well, I like emergent gravity. I think gravity will prove to be emergent alongside inertia and time. We've got variable speed limit theories. Well, possibly, if you look at the bright void theory, there is maybe variable speed of light theory out there. But here's the big list. And this isn't fair on Albert Einstein. In Albert's lifetime, nobody knew about the acceleration of expansion of the universe. So this isn't really fair. General relativity was never designed or built to cope with a dynamical, shifting, changing, accelerating universe. But let's go through the list. Gravitational waves. Well, I believe there are ripples. I believe there's ripples in a quantum fabric that can propagate and support waves and actually hold and store energy. But space-time is not that medium. So I believe what the detectors are finding are ripples, but I think the nature of those ripples will prove to be something else. Singularities. Oh God, I'm stepping in a minefield here. in a density-dependent universe that's a physical basis, we can actually hope to eliminate the singularities which have been postulated by pure mathematics at the Big Bang and at black holes. And some of the modelling that I've been doing so far says actually in a density-dependent quantum universe there would be a means to eliminate these singularities, which would be a good thing, because mathematical singularities just destroy physics. They destroy our ability to go beyond time ending, time freezing, locking the universe to the point where we can go no further. It would be great to move beyond those concepts. And then, of course, lambda, the cosmological constant, the dark energy factor that is being plugged into our formulas to fill gaps. So there's a long list of sticking plasters that have been applied and are still being applied, and I see new theories coming out every day. But as an engineer, as a problem solver, my discipline is parsimonious, elegant design. My latest paper, hopefully you can take a look, applies Six Sigma DMAIC methodology to go back to problem statement, problem definition, follow the evidence. Can we come up with a new theory and eliminate all of these sticking plasters that we're currently applying? I don't believe, not because I'm a scientist, which I'm not, or a mathematician, which I'm not, but I believe as a problem solver, the final answer, the conclusion we reach about the universe will not be a collection of sticking plasters. And that's why I'm continuing to drive expanse tension theory, because it has elegance to it. It's very simple. And my career as an engineer and a problem solver says when you reach an elegant solution, you're onto something. Thank you for watching. Please share with your friends. And yeah, thanks for subscribing. Bye-bye.